Hello, my lovely friends. My name is Rue. How do you do? I am going to be doing wood triggers today because I thought that's different. I haven't done that in a while. And similar to last time, I'm walking around my house looking for wooden things, and I've realized we don't have a lot of wooden things. So some of these items will be repeat items, but I think some of them are new. Some of them are new. But yeah, we're gonna tap on some wood stuff, do a little soft-spoken, rambling as per usual, and yeah. Does that sound good? Okay, let's go. So the first thing I have is this Woodwick lid, which it's my favorite. Honestly, the main reason I wanted to do this video, because this lid sounds amazing. I used it in the last video I made, which might be the video before this one. I don't know. Sounds so good, right? I've been burning a lot of candles lately because it's winter and I'm trying to embrace the cozy vibes. Because winter has typically been a bad time of year for me. My brain just doesn't do well with the lack of sunlight and the cold. My body doesn't do well with cold. Very sensitive to it. But this year I am trying to embody like a person who likes winter. I'm trying to be as positive as possible and find the good parts, So obviously the days are shorter in winter. And so I've realized, I think part of why I would feel so bad in the winter is because I would have the big overhead lights on a lot longer because it's dark, So this winter, I've realized using tea lights or, little warm, cozy lights instead of the big lights makes such a difference in the candles, burning candles, candlelight. So that's been very, very helpful, weirdly helpful. And I'm so enjoying the cozy vibes, which is so bizarre because I'm just generally very negative about this time of year. So, that's good. Okay, let's switch. Alright, next we'll do this little bear. Isn't he cute? I got this little bear when I was in California. My aunt used to live in San Francisco, so I got to go out there 2 or 3 times. Loved it. Amazing. It's really, really pretty there. She doesn't live directly in the city or anything she lives outside of the city, but really, really cool area. Um, but I got this guy from Muirwoods, which I believe is how you say that. But it was in the gift shop. They had a lot of like little carved wooden figures, and I bought this originally for my partner, because we were not living together at the time, and I wanted to get him a souvenir, and he has like a lot of bear stuff, so I bought this for him, and now we live together, so he lives with me too. He's very cute. If I'm remembering correctly, I think like these little wooden figures they had were made by like indigenous people. I think, I could be wrong, but they're not made of like the redwoods or anything. It's just like normal wood, because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But yeah, he's very cute. Muirwoods is really pretty too. I love the trees out there. I love the mountains out there. Like, everything is so pretty. I would love to go back. We were supposed to go to Utah, and we were going to stay in Salt Lake City in the summer of 2020. We were going to do this like race, which was like in the mountains up there, like a trail running race. Had a lot of elevation. But obviously 2020 that did not happen. And we had like so many little trips planned out, and we were gonna go to, some of the natural, really pretty sites out there, but we didn't end up going, so maybe one day. Alright, let's switch. The next thing I have is this little plaque, which I'm not going to show you the front of, but it's like a award for completing this local trail series we have. It's not mine, it's my fiance's. I'm never healthy enough, that's not really the word, but like I tend to get injured very easily, so it's not something that I anticipate ever being able to complete myself, but it's really nice little trail series they have here. I've done one of the races, which was only a 5K, I think. But yeah, don't do a lot of running anymore. My body's just so like finicky. But that's okay. I can still hike and walk and bike and yeah, that's enough for me. We have so many wonderful trails around here. So lucky. We tend to hike every week. We try to, at least once a week. But yeah, really, really pretty area. I don't think I could ever live somewhere that didn't have mountains. Which is funny because when I was a kid and like teenager, I was like, oh, I hate the mountains. Like, I want to live somewhere flatter and like, like how you are when you're younger. You're like, you hate the place you live because you live there. Um, but I've been to flat places, and you know, I think the more you experience outside of your home, the more you will like appreciate what it has to offer. So I love the mountains, and I actually went to school somewhere very briefly. That was a flat area. It was actually near the ocean. But I remember that was not a very good time in my life. But that's another story. But I remember like every time I'd come home and like the mountains would start to appear, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Like it just made me so grateful for the lovely scenery we have around here. I live on the east coast of the United States, and so we have the Appalachian Mountains, the big chain running down the east coast, which are a lot smaller than like, you know, out west, and like, you know, anywhere else. But apparently they're very, very old. So that's why they're kind of like smaller and run down. But I love the mountains out west. However, the ones around here have a certain charm to them that I also love. And like, so like out west, the mountains are more, or at least the mountains I saw, were more like rocks and like gray and very sharp looking, you know. But like our mountains they're like covered in trees. They're like very fuzzy and like rounded, and you know, in the right light they look blue. So yeah, I love them. They're really pretty. I should probably switch triggers on. Okay, next up, let's do a nutcracker. It's a little mouse. So I'm filming this video in December just to let you know why I have a nutcracker. So he was sitting on my table. I'm quite pleased with like how ahead of schedule I am on my channel. It makes things so much less stressful and fun. So I've got like, generally like I'm a month ahead, you know, at the moment, and I will hope to keep that up because it just makes things a lot easier. At the moment, I just hit 900 subscribers, and maybe by the time this comes out, I'll have hit 1,000. Hopefully. But I'm so excited because it's like, I mean, I've had this goal for so long to reach 1,000, because that's like the first big milestone, and like, I feel like I'm in the home stretch, you know? Like, I only have 100 more to go. Actually, 95 currently. So yeah, it's so exciting. I would have never anticipated, like 1 year ago, I would have never anticipated, like, where I am now. I mean, I hadn't started my channel a year ago. I had been thinking about it, but I could have never guessed. Like, I always thought that, like, you know, the way people talk about YouTube, I'm sorry if this is boring. But the way people talk about YouTube is it's like this unrealistic thing that takes so long to like build. But like in my experience so far, it just like to build a channel it just takes consistency and like stubbornness. Which I am very good at. When I put my mind to something, it's gonna happen. And I will find a way. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching my channel, by the way. I love you guys. So many of you are so kind and supportive, and like, I didn't anticipate that, like, when I started my channel. Like, I genuinely thought there would be like a barrier where I like wouldn't really get to know you guys, and like there's so many of you that like comment a lot, so I like know your names and kind of a little bit of your stories, and like that's wild to me. Alright, let's switch. Next, I have these little tiny garden tools. Are these not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I'll just tap on one. Which would I do? The shovel or the rake? Let's do the rake. It's gonna be hard to tap on. What if I like I'm raking you? Okay. This is not a mic brushing video. Okay. I got these in I think they came with my plant shelf. Like, I think. Which is hilarious. I thought they were hilarious. I have a lot of plants, if you don't know. They are dispersed around my house. It's basically like a giant forest in here. I desperately need to repot and like propagate and like do all that stuff. But I just haven't had the mental energy to sit down and do it. And I also don't think I have enough soil. So that's a problem. Also, it's winter, so like I can't comfortably sit outside and repot stuff. So I'd have to do it inside, and it's very messy. Yeah. I've heard people say you're not supposed to repot plants in the winter, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna move on because this is hard to tap on. I'll do this little, I think it's a cat. I always want to say it's a bear, but it's a cat, like a lucky cat. See its little coin. I've used this guy before. Pretty sure I used it in the last wood trigger video. But I got him when I was in Hong Kong. Because he's so cute. I'm having the best time like working on my channel lately. Like I feel like sometimes you're like uninspired and it's just like, But like this week I'm like, yay, this is fun. Sorry if like it's weird to talk about my channel while I'm filming an ASMR video. Like, if that's not interesting. I tend to just talk about the things in my day-to-day life or whatever that are on my mind a lot. So I think about my YouTube channel a lot because it's like, I don't know, like it's like my passion now. I feel like it's in the special interest category, you know, like I'm autistic, if you didn't know, and I tend to get very fixated on things. So it's good. It's good that I'm fixated on it. Because that means I'm enjoying it. I'm like constantly talking about it with my partner. He probably gets annoyed. I mean, he doesn't like outwardly show me he's annoyed, but I'm sure it's like, you talk about this all the time. Which, he's actually one of the reasons I started my channel, or even had the idea, because he has a YouTube channel as well. So it's not like, I mean, we have a common ground there. So like, yeah. So we can kind of share experiences. I don't watch his content. He doesn't watch mine. That would be weird, I think. Keep that separate. Okay, let's move on to the last item I have. So, this is a cross stitch I'm working on. I've been actually been working on it a lot more lately. I swear, I think I started this maybe 2020, and it's just kind of been off and on because I don't really care about it anymore. I want to do something else, but I want to finish it, you know? That's not wood. But yeah, I'm trying to finish this little cat because I want to start the other one, which I made a video of me unwrapping it. So hopefully I can finish this one soon because it's been a long time in the making. Do you guys have like crafty hobbies you enjoy? I feel like I have indoor hobbies and outdoor hobbies. Like I have stuff I like to do outside the house, and then I have my indoor hobbies. I like to try new things as well, like to see if they're fun or interesting or if I enjoy them. I so would love to be someone who crochets, and I've tried it, and for some reason I can just never get it. Like I feel like I follow the instructions exactly and it never works, and I don't know why. But I would love to be able to make crocheted items. That would be so cool. Apparently it's just not a skill set I have. I'm sure if I tried harder I could figure it out, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tap on the lid again because I think and see my goodbyes. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all your support. I love each and every one of you so much. Like, you have no idea. Thanks for letting me make silly videos like this. I genuinely enjoy it so much. It smells good. What if I tap on this side? Okay. I gotta chill and get off here. This video's gonna be long, probably. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm so bad at saying goodbye. Like, here in real life. Oh. Thank you. Goodbye. I love you. You're doing amazing. I hope you're having a great day, a great week. And I'll see you in my next video.